Yo, do you have a thing for tentacles? And playing as a character that denies allegations that he sleeps with the fishes? Well, Namor might be the fishy friend you're looking for. We're going to take a little squiz in his fishbowl and see what skills are swimming around. Starting off, we're going to look at his trident he yoinked off Neptune. It's an arcing projectile-based weapon that does monstrous damage, and it causes severe headache damage when you get forked in the face. That headache will also cause your Squidwards to act like they're on Adderall. I'm always hitting a serpentine move when I'm firing this thing like a little slippery snake. It also feels a little easier when you're high ground to fire this down onto people. I don't know if it's placebo or what, but I feel like it lessens the arc of it. Another great thing about this skill is you never have to worry about reloading. You've got infinite ammo, so no matter what the situation is, you'll have a fork to stick in them when they're done. Another little cheeky thing about your kitchen utensil is that every hit you make on somebody actually decreases the cooldown on your squiddly summons, so you'll have them way quicker. I don't know who it was, but someone has pissed off the 7 Seas and they are wrathful. We're going to talk about our next ability right now. This is your right click, and not only does it do comparable damage to your critical, but it also does splash damage, because, well, you pissed off the 7 Seas and now everybody's getting wet. It works swimmingly when you need to finish somebody off. You hit them with a little surf and get knocked to the turf. Your squids will also turn into turbo squids, so Vin Diesel will be proud. They'll go fast and furious and do more damage and attack faster. And because of the splash damage, pumping this ability from high ground can absolutely slap. Now it's time to move on to our main dish, the Aquatic Dominion, or as I like to call them, your squid cannons. These little guys have bad manners, they're always spitting at people in public. How rude. They have low health and they last about as long as my sobriety does. But if you have a few of these little guys hitting people with the Hawk Tour, they're absolutely going to eviscerate people's health bars, especially if you boost their damage with your right click or your left click criticals. You can throw them on all kinds of surfaces, they really do suck. And because they have such low health, you might want to put them into some tricky little spots rather than in the middle of the road, seeing as they're allergic to having no HP. So just play around with your food and just see what sticks. They've also got a range of 40 meters, so don't go try throwing them outside of that range, or Misty from Pokemon might come and try steal them from you. They're also great for protecting your backline when you're getting harassed by a Spider-Man, or your friends were kidnapped by a Jeff. Picture this, you're swimming in your fishbowl, nice and peacefully, when a group of fishermen come try to take you away like this is the intro to Finding Nemo. What do? You don't run, you get in your spear of safety. Don't worry, it comes with everything you need to cower in fear inside, a warm blanket and your favorite teddy bear. It's great for getting out of dodge when your HP is rapidly declining, like my mental health. It's only got a short duration, but it's incredibly useful to get yourself out of sticky situations or up into some high ground, so you can look down on everybody like the king of the sea that you are. When you're inside your patented safety sphere, it'll be soaking up all the damage. You can also request some healing and get healed while inside of it, just so you can be fresh and ready for when you come out of it. You can also move around and press space and control to move up and down, just so you can reposition into some cover and make your life easier. It's awesome for dodging ults. It can practically save you from everyone in the game if you time it right and you have it off cooldown. It'll keep you tucked away, safe and ready for when that sticky spider situation is gonna happen. And when you're looking for those cheeky high ground spots, hit a jump first so you get a little extra height when you're doing it. Now that we're out of the deep end and into some shallow paddling pools, we're gonna talk about our ultimate, because sometimes you just gotta throw a whale at somebody. This is Moby Dick, the sequel. The Horn of Proteus stuns like crazy and does some fat damage if people get hit in the dead center of it. It knocks people down and it will have them screaming, "I've fallen and I can't get out." It's incredibly unlikely to kill a tank in one shot, but because they're in so much pain because they just got hit in the head by a whale, they are going to be easy to finish off. You may want to wait for chaotic situations before popping your ult, because there's so many avid whale watchers looking out for it. And just be careful when placing it quickly, because the geometry can really mess it up. You also want to be careful when trying to set up a playdate with the whale and Jeff. It could go wrong and then Jeff could fall off the map and kill himself. Well, that's about the end of our sea voyage. I thank you for watching, and I'd appreciate a comment, like, and your Steam account name and password down below. Peace.